I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know.
Just did on her birthday, it was more than just another celebration. It was a powerful statement. After what looked like a normal workout, the Indiana Fever surprised her with a sweet birthday serenade. But the real highlight that set social media buzzing wasn't the cake or the balloons. It was Clark's jaw-dropping shooting display. The Fever shared a video that showed her making 50 out of 54 three-pointers. Yes, you heard that right, 50 shots. That's an unbelievable 93% accuracy from long range. Who does?
Clark, all night tonight. Are you talking about Clark? Taylor finds Clark from the logo. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a dig on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. Impact on what it has done and how they are looking at their.
Some people might shrug and think it's just practice, but for Clark, this workout was more than just a show of skill. It was a sneak peek into serious preparation for the upcoming season. This is the same Caitlyn Clark who debuted with an average of 19 points and nearly 9 assists as a rookie, a player who's clearly ready to take charge with shooting like that in practice. The WNBA isn't just watching, they are starting to sweat a little. If you thought her rookie year was impressive, hold on tight. The Caitlyn Clark show has only just begun, but before we dive into the excitement she's about to unleash, let's take a moment for you to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with anyone who needs to hear about Caitlyn Clark's incredible rise to fame. Let's get started. From rookie challenges to rising star, Clark's rookie season had its share of challenges. Moving from college ball at Iowa to the WNBA wasn't exactly easy. In her first 10 games, she struggled a bit to find her groove, with her shooting percentages dropping below 30%. At times, her assist-to-turnover ratio was almost even at 1. Leaving fans puzzled. Where was he, a sharpshooter who made three-pointers look as easy as taking layups in college? But that's the thing about Clark, she thrives in tough situations. Even when things weren't going her way, she still managed to average an impressive 19 points and 9 assists per game, showing that even on her off days, she's still better than most players. She refused to settle for good enough. Instead, she used her challenges as motivation, honing her skills to prepare for what was next. By the end of her rookie season, she didn't just grow in confidence, she became a more formidable player.
While she's just 26 games into her career and just 22 years old, Caitlyn Clark is already making a profound and historic impact.
Now let's fast forward to her recent workout, the viral 93% shooting session. This isn't just a lucky streak, it's the result of relentless effort. Clark's coaches have mentioned how she has been perfecting her shooting mechanics and focusing on consistency. If she can bring this kind of performance to real games, the league better be prepared.
White girl is successful. White girl more popular. White girl must be bad. Bad white girl. And of course your fans are racist. You racist!
When Caitlyn Clark's $216,000 trading card sale made headlines, it became more than just a story about money. It sparked a frenzy.
Clark was responsible for 200.
What makes her shooting so deadly, making 50 out of 543 turns, isn't just impressive, it's historic. But what makes Clark's shooting so extraordinary? It starts with muscle memory and technique. Watch her shoot and you'll see the precision in every single movement. Her form is so consistent, it's like watching a replay every time she releases a ball. That kind of repetition lays a strong foundation for success even under pressure, making her A nightmare for defenders most professional players would. Celebrate hitting 80% in practice, but Clark has blown that standard out of the water. Experts agree that this level of accuracy isn't a fluke, it's a sign of something much bigger. Her shooting isn't just relying on natural talent, it's a product of countless hours spent perfecting her craft. Clark's workouts focus not just on volume, but on achieving perfection. Her coaches have set an 80% accuracy goal during practice, and she's clearly surpassing that.
Brought that noise. And the fact that she can knock down the NBA three-pointer, especially back then, and still get to the rim when you play up on her, like she was cat quick. She just really brought the complete package.
Well, you said she brought the noise, and I'd be remiss not to mention lately getting involved in some controversy. How important, and there's no doubt about the greatness of Sheryl Swoopes and her impact on basketball, not just women's basketball, but basketball in general. But how important it is for the older legends to embrace what's going on today?
Extremely important. It's so incredibly important. We have to bridge that gap between what's going on today and what we experience, and it will help the younger generation to.
Let's not overlook the added pressure she faces in games. Hitting three-pointers in practice is one thing, doing it with defenders on her is another challenge entirely. Yet with her solid form and mental toughness, there's every reason to believe she can maintain this deadly accuracy when it matters.
Thought it was physical. I don't know, obviously it wasn't like the best start in the first half for myself. Getting into foul trouble, and then you got to sit on the bench and try to come back into the game and get into a little bit of a flow. But obviously too many turnovers. That's not going to get the job done. But I think just a lot of things to learn from. I didn't think we played well, and we had cut it to 6 in the third quarter. So I think that's a positive you look at. Like, we really did not play a good game, but we were right there at moments, and then it kind of got away from us at the end of the third and fourth quarter. Didn't have the greatest start, so I think just a lot to learn from. You know, it's the first one. There's going to be good ones, there's going to be bad ones, and, you know, like we said in the locker room, like, we play on Thursday. You got to learn from it and move on and be ready to go.
A shooter evolving into a true leader. While Clark's shooting gets most of the attention, it's really just one part of her story. Beyond her scoring ability, she's becoming a well-rounded player, a true floor general who can control the game and elevate her teammates. During her rookie season, she didn't just score, she also facilitated, nearly averaging 9 assists per game. Her ability to balance scoring with making plays is what truly sets her apart. Great point guards don't only fill the stat sheets, they influence the game. Clark's dedication to improving her pace and decision-making shows she's aiming for greatness. Her coaches have praised her off-season work, highlighting how she's refining her mechanics and enhancing her basketball IQ. This isn't just about being a great shooter, it's about being the driving force behind her team. If Clark continues to sharpen her overall game, she won't just be a standout player, she'll become a transformative one. The Indiana Fever's offense will rely on her ability to stretch the floor, create opportunities, and keep defenders guessing. It's not just about how many points she scores, it's also about the chaos she creates for opposing defenses.
Number 22, Caitlyn Clark.
I think this is a good excuse to miss school. Absolutely. To see your sister do that. Dennis don't be posting up, but you know who they go to. 22. Abby Marshall. Here comes Clark. How will she go for history?
Iowa City. This shot is an elite shot. A layup for Caitlyn Clark. Nobody else in the country that's an elite shot.
Why defenders should be worried? Imagine trying to guard someone who can effortlessly make three-point shots from any spot on the court. That's the challenge defenders face when they go up against Caitlyn Clark. Her shooting range seems endless, her precision is deadly, and her self-assurance is rock solid. And the most surprising part, her improved shooting isn't just about scoring points, it's about creating space for herself and her teammates. When Clark starts knocking down those long-range threes, it forces defenders to step way outside their comfort zones. This opens up driving lanes, allowing her teammates to cut to the basket. So it's not just her scoring that makes her so dangerous, it's the way her shooting transforms the entire game. Teams will find themselves needing to completely rethink their defensive game plans, and even that might not be enough to contain her. With her enhanced accuracy, Clark is setting a new standard for what it means to be a sharpshooter. In the WNBA, she's more than just a scoring threat, she's a challenge that defenders struggle to solve. As the season progresses, we're going to witness just how much chaos she can unleash on opposing teams.
She's done. Honestly, this woman, she just alienated a huge portion of her fan base. You should see, I tweeted about this, and my Twitter feed is littered with people saying, I'm done with her. I'm over her.
The MVP discussion begins. It might seem a bit premature to talk about MVPs, but when you're Caitlyn Clark, the conversation kicks off earlier than for others after a rookie season that came with near-historic stats. She has already established herself as a serious contender for the league's top honor with her improvements during the offseason. The excitement surrounding her isn't just justified, it's unavoidable. Clark's MVP candidacy isn't only based on her impressive statistics, although those certainly help. It's about the influence she has on the game. She elevates her teammates, making everyone around her better. Her unique combination of scoring, playmaking, and leadership is something truly special, setting her apart from her peers. As a Fever prepare for the upcoming season, all eyes will be on Clark. Can she handle the pressure? If her recent shooting performances are anything to go by, she's not just ready to meet expectations, she's prepared to surpass them. This could very well be the season where Clark secures her legacy as one of the all-time greats in the game.
I mean, I don't think you can talk about NBL or WNBA basketball in general in Australia without talking about Lauren Jackson. I mean, she will always be the pinnacle of women's basketball here in Australia. And so is there space for her as we think about how we're rebuilding this league? Absolutely. And she's doing so much incredible community work with She Hoops, for example. And so I really look forward to getting to know her at a higher level and working with her in some capacity, because I think there's absolutely space for that to happen.
The Caitlyn Clark effect transforming the WNBA. Caitlyn Clark isn't just changing the way the game is played, she's also altering how the WNBA is viewed worldwide. Think about it. When was the last time a player captivated audiences quite like her? With her electrifying playing style, particularly her incredible shooting range and fearless attitude, she has emerged as a generational talent. She isn't just motivating her teammates to push their limits, she's also giving fans an experience they can't help but watch. Thrilling moments filled with excitement, unpredictability, and brilliance. The buzz around her birthday workout video isn't merely about her shooting stats, it's a testament to how she's sparking interest for a league yearning for a standout figure to take it to new heights. Beyond the highlights, Caitlyn symbolizes a larger cultural shift. Young girls are seeing a player who looks like them, confidently making deep threes just like their NBA heroes. Even guys who may have overlooked the WNBA before are now tuning in, eager to see what she'll do next. She's not just participating, she's crafting moments that resonate far beyond the basketball court. The Caitlyn Clark effect is real, drawing record crowds, inspiring countless social media tributes, and placing the WNBA in conversations it hasn't been in before.
I mean, this is truly a dream come true for me to walk into this role, to work alongside Kelly Krauskopf and Stephanie White on the basketball side in the tremendous business in the WNBA, and obviously led by the Indiana Fever. But I think all those experiences will lend themselves to hopefully doing the best job possible.
Start with an attention grabber like you won't believe what's happening with the Indiana Fever. Massive roster changes, shocking cuts, and a bold strategy that's shaking up the entire WNBA. Is this the start of a new dynasty or a colossal mistake? Introduce the topic, briefly explain what the video is about. Today we're breaking down the recent moves by the Indiana Fever. It's not just fans who are taking notice, companies and media executives are paying attention as well. Clark's dynamic appeal is swiftly making her the face of the league. The Fever are experiencing a surge in merchandise sales, viewership, and ticket demand, with Clark leading the way for the WNBA's growth in a fiercely competitive sports landscape. Her brand extends beyond basketball. It's about encouraging people to dream big and take daring shots, both literally and metaphorically. With every 3-iron assist or breathtaking performance, she's converting skeptics into believers and turning casual spectators into devoted fans.
Megyn Kelly, she was saying that you were apologizing for your white privilege and the fact that you wanted to uplift black female athletes and make sure that they were getting the shine, kind of like your pioneers were getting the shine that they deserved. And I just want to know how you feel or how you respond to some of those criticisms when you have to deal with something that it's really not your problem. Like, I feel like it's them looking in a mirror a little bit, but it still comes down on your shoulders.
I feel like I always have had really good perspective on everything that's kind of happened in my life, whether that's been good, whether that's been bad. And then obviously coming to the WNBA, like I've said, I feel like I've earned every single thing that's happened to me over the course of my career. But also, I grew up a fan of this league from a very young age. Like, my favorite player was Maya Moore. Like, I know what this league was about. And like I said, like, it's only been around.
pressure, greatness, and the journey ahead. Let's be honest, with incredible talent comes equally incredible pressure as Caitlyn Clark elevates her game to a level we never imagined. The expectations surrounding her are only going to intensify. Every little mistake will be under the microscope and every missed shot will be analyzed from every angle. The WNBA is a league filled with top-notch defenders, crafty coaches who will strategize to minimize her impact, and seasoned players who won't make it easy for her to shine. However, if her recent growth is any indication, Clark truly thrives in these high-pressure situations. Her shooting technique has never been sharper, and her ability to read defenses is developing at an astonishing pace. What's even more remarkable is her mental toughness. She knows how to absorb feedback, learn from her mistakes, and turn every loss into a stepping stone for her next success. The debate about whether her impressive 93% shooting in practice can translate to actual games is quickly becoming irrelevant. Clark isn't just gearing up for the season, she's gearing up to take over, to redefine what's possible, and to break barriers for both herself and the league. The path ahead is filled with obstacles, but that's exactly where legends are created. Caitlyn Clark's journey is a powerful example of transforming potential into tangible success. Will she snag the MVP title this year? Will she set new scoring records or change the way we view the point guard position? One thing is clear, she shows no signs of slowing down as her star continues to rise. We are fortunate to witness a player who elevates basketball into something truly artistic. The WNBA is no longer just a league, it's the Caitlyn Clark Show, and you'll want to be part of the excitement as it unfolds. If you're as thrilled as we are to witness this historic journey, please hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Your support is vital in helping us bring you energetic breakdowns, bold stories, and all the thrill you crave in sports.